Bonjour et bienvenue à... Oh, on va continuer in English? Well, salut, je m'appelle Lammy, je suis professeur de français et je suis ici avec vous pour vous apprendre la langue française. Okay, I know you're wondering, what is she saying? I was just introducing myself. My name is Lammy, I'm a French teacher and I'm here to teach you French. Welcome again to the Unlock French in 10 days course, and this is day 8. You have been here learning French for 8 days. If you made it here, dum 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 dum, you are the real hero. Okay, today I'm going to be teaching you something important in your language learning journey, and that is what? Verbs and personal pronouns. Verbs. A verb is an action word, or a verb is simply a word that shows an action. So to learn the French language, there are some verbs that you must have knowledge of for beginners, right? And today we're going to be looking at 3 verbs. Être, which is the verb to be, aller, which is the verb to go, and avoir, which is the verb to have. But first, let's look at the personal pronouns in French. Je means I. Tu means you. Il ou elle means he or she. Nous. You notice I said nous and not nous. I'll give you a quick rule. When a word ends in a consonant in French, you do not pronounce the consonant. Yes, so the word is pronounced nous and not nous. However, there are exceptions. It's just the way it works, right? This is vous, not vous. Vous also means you, and it can be used in a formal context or for plural. For example, in a formal context with people you are not familiar with, it could be for work, older people. It could also be used for plural when addressing more than one person. Vous. And finally, il ou elle. You see, it is not ils ou elles. It is il ou elle, meaning they. In English, it is translated they, but remember the French language agrees in number and gender. So whether you're talking about feminine nouns or masculine nouns, you say il for masculine plural, and you say elle for feminine plural. Don't worry, I know you're wondering, what is she talking about? Feminine plural, masculine plural? That is why learning a language is a marathon and not a sprint. So stay tuned and you will get Frenchified. Okay, let's jump right into the first verb, être. Today, I will be teaching you how to conjugate the verb être. You might wonder, what is conjugation, especially if you have never had to learn another language. I'll put it in simple terms. Conjugation is breaking down a verb into forms that I call usable forms. For example, in English, the verb to be is conjugated as I am, you are, he is, she is, we are, they are. In English, we don't say I to be, you to be, he or she to be. No, that is the infinitive, the form that has not been conjugated. Okay? So how do you say I am in French? It's time to conjugate the verb être. Just listen, and with practice, you will get better. Je suis. Notice, not je suis. Why? Because in French, when a word ends in a consonant, you do not pronounce the word. Je suis, I am, tu es, not tu es or tu es. Il ou elle est, he or she is. Nous sommes, not nous sommes, you see that? Or not nous sommes, no, nous sommes. Très bien. Vous êtes. Vous êtes. I know you're wondering, why is it vous êtes? The explanation is there is a liaison there, and liaison makes the S. The previous word ends in a consonant, and the next word ends in a vowel. Then that S gives a Z sound when you pronounce it together. Thus, it is vous êtes. Vous êtes. Très bien. Ils sont. Elles sont. Ok? Je suis. Tu es. Il est. Elle est. Nous sommes. Vous êtes. Ils sont, elles sont. So simple terms. How do I say, good morning, I'm Olamide. Bonjour, je suis Olamide. How do you say, hello, are you Olamide? Salut, es-tu Olamide? Voila. So can you try making a sentence with the verb être? Any sentence. Remember, the best way to learn is to practice what you learn. Do not hesitate. So I'll quickly jump into the verb avoir and aller. Avoir, to have, is j'ai, tu as, il a, elle a. Très bien. Nous avons. See the liaison again. Vous avez. You have. Ils ont. The liaison again. Elles ont. They have. Okay? Remember to practice. Très bien. And avoir is used to tell age in French. For example, how do you say I am 30 years old? You know numbers. Now, years old can be translated as on. You see the ANS? The S is silent. Remember that rule. So it is on. So how do you say I am 30 years old? J'ai, what is 30? 30 ans. J'ai 30 ans. Applaudissez. So you explore. How do you say I'm 16 years, I'm 15 years, you are 14 years, she is 10 years, elle a 10 ans. Very good. And finally, the verb aller. Je vais, meaning I go. Tu vas, meaning you go. Il va, meaning he goes. Elle va, meaning she goes. Nous allons, you see, the liaison again. Nous allons, the previous word ends in a consonant and the next word begins with a vowel. Vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. How do you say I'm going to school? Je vais à l'école. How do you say she is going home? Elle va à la maison. So the verb aller is always used with the preposition à. To go to. I am going to. Je vais à. Nous allons à. Okay? So remember, you should practice after every lesson. Simple question before we go. What is the verb to be? If you said être, that is correct. What is the verb to have? If you said avoir, that is correct. What is the verb to go? If you said aller, that is correct. We've come to the end of day 8. I'm so excited for you. 2 more days and you would have unlocked French in 10 days. Remember, there's a free conversational class coming up. Watch out for the details to register, okay? Remember to like, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends. My name is Lammy, and this is Unlock French in 10 days. Merci. À tout à l'heure.